4 British nationals repatriated at the weekend from the Diamond Princess cruise ship have tested positive for coronavirus at Arrowe Park Hospital. These 4 people have now been transferred to 3 specialist NHS infection centres. 2 have been moved to Sheffield, 1 to Newcastle, and the 4th has been moved here to the Royal Liverpool University Hospital. In a statement, Professor Keith Willett, NHS Strategic Incident Director for coronavirus, said these specialist centres are well prepared to deal with cases, and earlier than this, the Newcastle unit successfully treated and discharged 2 patients who had contracted the virus. He would like to thank the excellent NHS staff who managed the transfers, as well as those who will now be caring for these patients. 13 cases of the virus have been confirmed in the UK, with almost 80,000 cases have been confirmed globally, with 2,627 deaths recorded. The NHS in Merseyside and Public Health England have reassured members of the public that they are well prepared for outbreaks of infectious diseases. The NHS has put in place measures to ensure the safety of all patients and NHS staff, while also ensuring services are available to the public as normal. Like the common cold, coronavirus infection usually occurs through close contact with an infected person via cough and sneezes or hand contact. A person can also be infected by touching contaminated surfaces if they do not wash their hands.
We catch these viruses by touching surfaces that somebody else has coughed or snotted on. It's not a nice idea, but that's what happens. So what you can do to save yourself is scrupulous hand washing, particularly when you come in from outside, when you've been perhaps on public transport or meeting people or handling money. So careful hand washing. That's the mainstay of this, really. We all typically touch our faces 20 or 30 times an hour, which is quite a horrible idea, but if you watch people, they do it. And it's learning to not do that and wash your hands. And then when you come in from work or you come in from school, wash your hands. Before you have a meal, wash your hands, that kind of stuff.
The risk of being in close contact with a person with coronavirus is very low at the current time, as members of the public who have visited Wuhan, Hubei province in China are currently in isolation. Janelle Holmes, CEO at Royal University Teaching Hospital, said in an email to staff that we have had a plan in place for this eventually, and this has been carried out successfully. She wanted to repeat and reassure that they are continuing to work with national experts from PHE at all times, and they are on site along with local infection control experts and other healthcare professionals. She is extremely grateful to those members of staff from across all our partners who are continuing to support our guests in such a professional way.